What's going on, the Copywriting Call podcast? It's your boy Loso 2.0, the copycat himself. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just got done doing some core. But today we're talking about cutting out the victim mentality in a relationship. Which you should cut out the victim mentality in everything. And woo, I really didn't even realize I'm so out of breath like this though. But it's all good though. Got my PTO for the weekend. Headed to Texas Tuesday, man. I'm just excited, man. Just some good things happening, enjoying myself. But yeah. So, I understand your wife is becoming busy. I understand all that. But the thing is, though, I'm actually surprised someone's even complaining that you even complain about your wife or your girlfriend being busy. Now, I know you want to spend time with her and stuff like that because you love her and things like that, the nature. But still, though, like, her becoming busy shouldn't be a problem for you. Exactly, right? Because in the end of the day, what makes a relationship stronger, when I told you guys about the 6 elements of a strong relationship, is the first one is one of the elements of the relationship was to always constantly and never ending improvement, canny. And that's constantly and never ending improving on yourself in order to, both grow the relationship. And you both have to do that. You can't just, one person can't be set in stone on trying to become better and the other person not. So you both have to become better. And this is another one I've seen. Understand that you're also fighting demons, right? We get it. We all are. One thing I do hate, though, the number one excuse I hate is, oh, you're just going to leave me like everybody else. I hate that excuse so much. You really just don't even understand it. Like, I really, extremely dislike that excuse. But a lot of people do use that. Oh, you're just going to leave me like everyone else does, this, that, and the third. I know you're going through certain things. Everybody goes through things, right? That's the one thing that you need to understand to cut out that victim mentality. You need to understand that it's not just about you. Everyone has their own trials and tribulations. And there's always someone out there that has it worse than you do, right? You may think like, oh, okay, right now I'm like not feeling well or something like that. Things like that. Like you have to understand everybody is going through something. That's just the biggest thing that you want to take away from that. And because you're fighting you're fighting your personal demons and she's becoming busy, you start to find yourself getting into arguments more frequently. But when people argue, they're really projecting on you what they feel about themselves. So when you guys are getting into these arguments and these disagreements and you're constantly doing it, it's because you really feel something is going on within. Excuse me. Trust me. Everyone literally is, everyone always does this. Trust me. Like even I was talking to somebody else about that before. They were always saying like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I don't know what's up with me. Like, I just feel down. So I'm just, we just arguing and stuff like that. It happens. Trust me. You're going to start to get into arguments and stuff like that more frequently because you feeling stuff inside. But it's really not a valid excuse for it to happen, but stuff like that happens. And you want to spend more time with your significant other because you love her and you're lonely and stuff like that. But stop being a victim. Like I said, I understand all this stuff. All this stuff you're saying, all this stuff you're feeling is valid. No one's emotions are not valid, but you really cannot be a victim just because you feel lonely and you want to spend more time with them, with your significant other. Right? This happened. And the only reason I know much about this victim mentality is because something similar happened to me. Right? My wife, she started picking up her business after she quit her job. So after I got promoted again for at my job, by the way, I've been getting promoted like every 6 months, which is crazy. Like, that's just a crazy track record. And I kept going from, like rep to busier store to busier store to busier store. And just on my way up, because I continuously try to improve myself. So after that, I got to like one of these levels. And I just like told my wife to quit her job. And she started to pick up her business more frequently. Like she said, once I quit this job, I'm going to be all in on my business. And she has been. And she started picking up her business a lot more, right? Like a lot more. And it took some adjustment period. This is what I'm talking to you guys about, this adjustment period that she took, right? Because I felt similar to what you're feeling right now. Everybody goes through it. Okay? So let's recap. You need to cut out the victim mentality in your relationship. Yes, I get it. You are lonely right now because your wife or your girlfriend may be picking up more things, may be becoming more busy than usual, right? And you like to think, oh, the first thing people like to go through is cheating, or go to is, oh, there must be something wrong. She may be trying to leave. No. Remember, you guys both in a relationship have to do canny. You both perform canny, constant, never-ending improvement. She has to constantly, never-ending improve, and you have to do it too as well. I know you're fighting demons, and you also start, and don't allow this to make you guys get into fights more frequently either. But you have to cut out that victim mentality. If you see your wife getting on the grind, this should put you on the grind more. If she starts to become more busy, start to also become busy as well, so that you can, not even busy, but more productive, right? Like, be more productive in order to help the kids grow. I mean, I said the kids, help yourself grow. All right. So cut out that victim mentality just because she's spending more time doing what she has to do. And like I said, I felt similar to you guys. My wife, she was getting more appointments. Even when she was home, she was spending more time, posting her content. She's at her hair studio a lot, just working on wigs, working on different projects, different things to like do like that, right? And it was growing, and literally, this was saying, like, we were getting, like, her business was growing. Her business still continued to grow. It still was an adjustment period for me, regardless if she was winning or not, right? It's still an adjustment period for you. I love seeing my wife win, because when she's winning, I'm winning. When I'm winning, she's winning. I look at, we're a partnership, right? We both grow together separately. She grows more in her business. I grow in my business and my job. Podcast gets better. Her hair, she does better at her hair, starts getting more clientele. We start growing our stuff together. And it was an adjustment period. Like I said, everybody has to go through that adjustment period. But it's not, all I'm saying is, don't look at it as like it's a problem just because she's doing it. And that's what I said. Like, eventually this happened and actually made our relationship stronger, because a strong relationship takes two people growing together, growing separately, and together they're stronger than ever. Right? Think of it as like two legs holding a chair or something, right? If one leg is growing stronger, stronger, and stronger, and then the other leg is not, then it's going to be tilted, right? Like, this leg's going to be too strong, so then this one will easily break. They're going to start relying more on the other side just to keep them up, or keep the whole thing, the whole platform up. But if you build a strong foundation on one side, strong foundation on the other side, then nothing can break that thing, because you both it's a strong foundation built on both sides equally. All right. So cut out that victim mentality with your wife. If she's becoming more busy, you need to be more busy too, and constantly begin to work on yourself. All right. So that's really all I had today. Some food for thought. I want you guys to keep killing the day. And just remember, you pray for marketing like this. Copy, got out.